Have you ever wondered if someone is secretly attracted to you? Maybe you've caught a lingering glance, felt an unspoken tension in the air, or noticed small moments of connection that left you questioning. Was that just friendly, or was there something more? The truth is, attraction isn't always obvious. It's often found in the subtle, silent signals, the way someone holds your gaze a second too long, the way they position their body when you're near, or the small excuses they find just to talk to you. But here's the problem. If you don't recognize these hidden cues, you might be missing out on an opportunity for something real. What if she's been giving you all the signs, but you've been overlooking them? In this video, we're breaking down the clear but often unnoticed ways a woman reveals her interest. From the power of prolonged eye contact to the subconscious shifts in body language, you'll learn how to decode the silent messages that can tell you everything, without a single word being spoken. Stay with us until the end, because we're uncovering the most powerful sign of all, the one that most people completely overlook, yet it's the ultimate giveaway that she sees you as more than just a friend. If you've ever second-guessed someone's interest, you won't want to miss this. Now, let's get started with sign number 1, the power of prolonged eye contact. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. Sign 1, the power of prolonged eye contact. A window to hidden desire. There is something undeniably intimate, almost electric, about prolonged eye contact. It's an invisible thread that connects two souls, a silent conversation where emotions whisper louder than words. Eye contact can be fleeting and polite, or it can be deep, meaningful, and laden with unspoken desires. If you notice that a woman's eyes find you more often than coincidence would allow, that her gaze lingers for just a moment longer than necessary, consider what that might mean. Attraction often reveals itself in the most subtle ways, and one of the most compelling signs is when someone cannot seem to look away. This isn't just a casual glance exchanged in passing. This is an intentional, repeated connection, one that almost feels like it holds a secret. Her eyes might scan the room only to settle back on you, as if drawn by an unseen force. You may notice that, when she looks at you, she doesn't immediately break contact but instead holds your gaze, allowing a fraction of a second to stretch into something more charged, more meaningful. But it's not just about duration, it's about intensity. Does her expression soften when she meets your gaze? Do her eyes widen slightly, as if surprised or intrigued? Does she blink more often or lower her gaze, only to return to you moments later, as if she's unsure whether she wants to be caught looking? These small yet powerful details tell a story. They reveal curiosity, interest, and even the possibility of something deeper stirring within her. And then, there's the smile. A genuine warm smile that accompanies eye contact is like a doorway opening, an invitation into her world. If her eyes seem to sparkle, if there's an undeniable warmth in them, almost as if she's smiling with her gaze alone, it's a sign that she's emotionally engaged. Some women, when feeling attraction, may even exhibit a playful shyness. Perhaps she glances at you and quickly looks away, only to steal another look when she thinks you're not watching. This subtle dance of glances and stolen moments can be one of the most exhilarating parts of attraction, filled with excitement and unspoken possibilities. On the other hand, there are moments when eye contact carries more intensity. In these cases, the gaze doesn't waver, it holds firm, unshaken, as if daring you to read the emotions within. It's a look that can feel like a challenge, a quiet but bold statement of interest. It's the kind of eye contact that lingers in your mind long after it happens, leaving you wondering if it was just a trick of the moment or a glimpse into something real, something waiting to unfold. However, while prolonged eye contact is a powerful indicator of attraction, it shouldn't be the sole factor in determining interest. Some people naturally hold eye contact longer as a sign of confidence or social engagement, while others may be more reserved yet still deeply interested. That's why it's important to consider other subtle cues. Is she angling her body toward you, leaning in ever so slightly as if drawn by an invisible force? Does she fidget nervously, touch her hair, or adjust her posture when you're near? These are all small but telling signs that her attraction might be more than just a passing thought. Attraction is a symphony of unspoken messages, and eye contact is often the opening note. When someone is drawn to you, their body betrays them in ways they may not even realize. Their eyes, their expressions, even the way they move can reveal emotions that words may never say. So the next time you find yourself caught in a lingering gaze, take a moment to truly see what's behind it. Because sometimes, the eyes say everything the heart is too afraid to speak. Sign 2. She starts conversations with you or finds excuses to talk to you, a subtle but powerful clue. While prolonged eye contact can be an unspoken language of attraction, words take things a step further. If a woman consistently finds reasons to talk to you, no matter how small or seemingly trivial the conversation may be, it's a strong indicator that she's interested. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Think about it. In a world where people are constantly occupied, most of us don't go out of our way to start conversations with someone unless we genuinely want to engage. So when she initiates a chat, whether it's about the weather, the place you're in, or even a random observation, she's not just filling the silence, she's creating an opportunity. It might start subtly. What do you think about this place? Did you hear that it's going to rain tomorrow? Oh wow, you have that brand too. I love their stuff. Have you tried their other products? At first glance, these may seem like ordinary, casual remarks, but pay attention. What matters isn't the subject of the conversation. It's the fact that she's actively seeking a way to engage with you. A woman who's indifferent wouldn't bother. She wouldn't go out of her way to ask questions that don't require answers, or at least, answers that lead to more dialogue. But there's more. If she remembers details about things you've told her before, things you may have even forgotten you mentioned, that's an incredibly telling sign. Maybe you briefly mentioned your favorite coffee order, and the next time you see her she says, "I bet you're getting your usual today, black with no sugar, right?" Or perhaps you casually mentioned a hobby, and she brings it up later, asking you how it's going. This shows she's not just making small talk, she's genuinely interested in you. She's listening. She cares. And here's another subtle giveaway, the way she reacts when she talks to you. Does she seem engaged, leaning in slightly as if she's drawn to your presence? Does she laugh a little more than necessary, even at things that aren't particularly funny? Does she find ways to extend the conversation, asking follow-up questions instead of letting the interaction end too quickly? These are all subconscious ways people show they want to keep a connection going. Even if she's naturally friendly, watch for consistency. Does she make the effort only with you? Does she seem to direct more of her attention toward you, even when others are around? If so, that's a clear indication that you stand out to her in a way that's different from everyone else. Attraction isn't always grand gestures and dramatic confessions. It's often hidden in these tiny moments, these seemingly insignificant interactions that, when put together, paint a much bigger picture. So, if she's making an effort to start conversations, to create reasons to talk to you, and to remember the little things you say, take notice. It could be her way of telling you she wants to be a bigger part of your world. And if these signs already have your attention, just wait until you hear the third one. It's subtle, but once you recognize it, you'll never see interactions the same way again. Sign 3. Her body language changes when she's near you, the silent confession of attraction. Words can be carefully chosen, crafted to conceal emotions or feign disinterest, but the body rarely lies. When a woman feels drawn to someone, her subconscious takes over, revealing her emotions through small, almost imperceptible gestures. These involuntary signs, some subtle, some obvious, are the body's way of whispering secrets the mind may not yet be ready to admit. If you pay close attention, her body will tell you everything you need to know. 1. She leans in closer, even without realizing it. One of the most significant physical signs of attraction is proximity. When someone is interested in you, they naturally want to be near you. If you notice that she subtly leans in when you're speaking, this is a telltale indicator of her interest. Even in a loud environment where she could simply nod along, she chooses to move toward you, closing the distance between you both. It's not just about hearing you better, it's about feeling your presence. Watch for the micro movements, those tiny, unconscious shifts that bring her closer. If you take a step back, does she inch forward again? If you lean on the table, does she mirror your movement? These little adjustments in body language show that she is naturally drawn toward you. 2. She plays with her hair or clothes, a subtle sign of nervous excitement. Have you ever noticed how some people fidget when they're a little nervous or excited? When a woman is attracted to you, she might twirl a strand of hair around her fingers, tuck it behind her ear, or run her hands through it absent-mindedly. These are self-soothing behaviors, unconscious actions that people perform when they're feeling excited, anxious, or eager to make a good impression. Similarly, she might adjust her clothing, smooth out imaginary wrinkles on her dress, or lightly touch her jewelry. These small, repetitive motions aren't just random. They're a subconscious way of drawing attention to herself and keeping her hands occupied when she's feeling the energy between you. And here's the key, she doesn't do this around everyone. Pay attention to whether she behaves differently around you than she does with others. If she seems particularly animated, slightly fidgety, or playfully adjusting her appearance when she's near you, chances are she's feeling the pull of attraction. 3. She keeps an open and receptive posture, inviting you in. When someone is comfortable, open, and interested, their body language reflects that openness. A woman who is attracted to you will avoid crossing her arms, a common defensive gesture that signals discomfort or disinterest. Instead, she will keep her arms relaxed, maybe resting them on the table or gesturing freely as she speaks. Watch for mirroring. If you shift positions and she unconsciously copies your stance, whether crossing her legs when you do, resting her chin in her hand as you do, or even matching your speaking pace, this is a powerful sign that she is in tune with you. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Mirroring is one of the most instinctive forms of connection, often happening without conscious awareness. 4. She angles her body toward you, even in a group setting. One of the clearest signs of attraction is orientation. If she is in a group setting, engaged in conversation with multiple people, pay attention to which way her body is facing. Even if she's talking to someone else, is her torso still angled toward you? Are her feet pointed in your direction, even when she isn't actively speaking to you? Does she frequently glance your way, as if making sure she hasn't lost your attention? This is an unspoken gravitational pull, a deep, subconscious inclination to keep you within her field of vision, to position herself so she is physically aligned with you. Even if her words are directed elsewhere, her body remains tethered to you. 5. She finds subtle ways to close the distance. Some women express interest by intentionally creating physical closeness. Perhaps she brushes against you lightly as she walks by, rests her hand near yours on the table, or accidentally touches your arm while laughing. These innocent touches often seem casual, but they serve a purpose. They are a way of establishing physical connection. Touch is a powerful form of nonverbal communication, and when used sparingly, it can be one of the strongest indicators of attraction. Some women may be more reserved and won't initiate physical touch so easily, but they will still display signs of increased comfort around you. Maybe she allows you into her personal space more easily than she does with others, or perhaps she doesn't shy away when you lean in to speak. Comfort with proximity is often a silent indicator of deeper feelings. The unseen power of intuition, when you just know. While all these physical signs are important, there's something even more powerful than body language: intuition. Sometimes, it's not about analyzing every single movement or dissecting every glance. It's about feeling the energy. If you sense that there's something different about the way she interacts with you, trust that instinct. Attraction isn't always measured in obvious signs. Sometimes, it's found in the subtle shifts in atmosphere, the tiny moments of unspoken connection. Does the air between you feel charged? Do you sense a quiet excitement when she's around? Do you notice that she treats you with a special kind of warmth or attentiveness? These feelings are just as valid as the physical cues. Your gut often knows before your mind does. Final thoughts. Trust the signs, but let things unfold naturally. It's easy to get caught up in analyzing every movement, every glance, every interaction. But the best way to understand attraction is to let things unfold naturally. If she's giving you these signs, leaning in, mirroring your movements, keeping an open posture, maintaining eye contact, and finding excuses to be near you, then the chances are high that she feels a connection. But don't force the moment. Enjoy the energy, reciprocate the interest if you feel it too, and let things develop organically. Attraction is a dance, a delicate balance between what is spoken and what is left unsaid. And sometimes, the most meaningful confessions aren't made with words, but with the way someone's body instinctively reacts to yours. So, pay attention to the silent language of desire, because often, it speaks the loudest of all. So, now that we've uncovered these powerful signs of attraction, what have you learned? Have you ever noticed someone giving you prolonged eye contact, subtly leaning in when they talk to you, or finding little excuses to start a conversation? Understanding these silent signals can change the way you see interactions and help you recognize when someone is truly interested in you. But the real question is, which of these signs stood out the most to you? Let us know in the comments below. What's one thing you've learned from this video that you'll start paying more attention to in real life? We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to white heavy check mark, leave your comment below. Thumbs up like this video. Loudspeaker share it with someone who might need to hear this. Bell subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest insights on relationships, attraction, and personal growth. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Rock it!